Sickness is not complicated. Even health is not complicated. Health is the natural state. Sickness is what's abnormal. And I'll prove it to you with a story. My wife and I went out to Northern California and we took a trip through the redwood forest, and it was a guided hike, and our tour guide was telling us about pampas grass and how pampas grass is foreign to the land, that they brought it over from South Africa, and because it's foreign to the land, it became incredibly invasive in Northern California. And they brought in industry to try to remove it, to try to dig it out. That didn't work. They tried to poison it, and that didn't work. And as she's taking us through the forest, she's talking about Smokey the Bear and how putting out a forest fire too early actually causes a buildup of underbrush and deadwood, and that when the next fire comes, the fire burns with more intensity, and that we don't want to put out forest fires too early, that it's got to be a balance. As she was talking about in nature, how the flowers and the plants and the trees, how everything in the ecosystem is best when it's just left alone, it hit me that nature mirrors the body. When we try to trick the body into health, it always backfires. When we try to put a child's fever out too early, that child becomes sicker longer. When we try to remove the appendix or the tonsils, it turns out that those are needed organs and needed for the immune system. When we try to limit the exposure to bacteria, we limit the exposure to germs, it turns out that we needed the exposure to build a natural immunity. And this is how the body works. Your body needs no help, just no interference. The greatest doctor in the world lives right inside of you. It's always trying to rebuild and rejuvenate and repair. If you go on a sprint right now, you sprint just 5 seconds, your body already started producing enzymes. You start breaking down certain molecules in preparation for your body to rebuild and recuperate. Your heart rate will go up, capillaries will expand, sweat glands will open up in order to cool your body. Everything is happening inside of you without you even thinking about it. The greatest doctor in the world lives right inside of you. So here's the question. If your body is designed for health and the body needs no help, just no interference, why are we treating the symptoms? Why aren't we looking for cause? And better yet, why don't we respect the intelligence within, remove the interference, and let the greatest doctor in the world do the job of healing? Health is already inside of you. The question is, where does it come from? You have an intelligence inside of your body that runs your body, controls your body on a second-to-second basis, is always doing the right thing at the right time, adapting to stresses, adapting to the environment. Where does it come from? It's in your brain. It's in your nervous system. You have the most amazing healing power inside of your brain and your spinal cord. Your brain and spinal cord controls everything. Heart to be beating, lungs to be breathing. If you scrape your knee and you get a cut, your body is going to go to work for you, and it travels from the brain down the spinal cord, over the nerves to every organ, every cell, every single tissue in your body is under direct control of your brain and spinal cord.